Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I am taking you back in time, all the way back to November, where we went to Italy for a few days on a little trip to visit some family and have a little bit of a chill. Now this started off at 1 o'clock in the morning when we left home, so I did have some clips of that, but looks like I've actually lost those, which is a little bit annoying. But yeah, sadly I've been very busy the past few weeks and months, going for a job change at the moment, so completely forgot that I had filmed this video, and actually wanted to get it up straight away. Had all the clips, started editing it, and just went out of my mind. But anyway, we are on the plane, taking off, ready to go. The views were absolutely stunning on this flight. We had a really early flight again, as per usual. Got to see some mountains with some lovely snow on them, and got to Italy to amazing weather, which was the biggest bonus ever. We stayed in a little Airbnb type situation apartment, quite basic, as you can see, but we had what we needed. The only thing we would have appreciated was maybe a TV, just because the weather was quite foggy and cold in the evenings, and with it getting dark quite early, we decided that we didn't really want to be out and about. So getting home around 5 o'clock and didn't really have anything to do, so definitely going to be taking some games next time. In Italy, currently in our flat. Anyway, so this was the hallway coming out of the flat. This is us walking down on our first day out, and we decided to go to the Fiera dei Santi up in Luserna. This is actually the River Po, one of the biggest rivers in Italy. Didn't really get a lot of clips at the fair, but these are the cows that are for sale. The merchants selling those. Yeah, so this is a little bit of Luserna. These like undercover bits were lovely, and chestnuts are the best thing to have. So yummy, especially when they're warm. You can still eat them when they're cold, but the River Pellice, and then we made our way back to Asti for the 2-hour drive, with a pit stop at the Rock of Cavour, which is actually the top of a mountain. Thought we'd have a little pit stop there, and yeah. Goodness, I'm out of breath in that bit. These views were spectacular. We were so lucky with the weather on this day. Perfect afternoon sun, lunchtime sun, just breathtaking views. Enjoying some views, and sketchy way down from that viewpoint. Was not wearing the correct footwear for this, but that's a story for another day. We then saw that there was a sign for a big bench. These are very popular in Italy at viewpoints. And yeah, here is the big bench. Here's me trying to get a thumbnail for the vlog, and then we managed to get some pictures from it. That was our little rental car, so cute, did the job. We decided to have some lunch, a couple of sandwiches, ham sandwiches. Now on to the next day, opening up to another lovely day in Asti, and it was sheepy time, helping my sister move the lamb sheep. So we had to move them from one field to the other because they ran out of grass. Obviously with the little lambs it does take a little while because they haven't done much in the past couple of weeks that they've been alive. We then went on to the main flock to see my dad, and we had Sophia, who was into the cookies. Just wanting snacks the whole time, bless her. And then we had the most amazing sunset I've ever seen. Just a really hazy one. Off to work, getting the sheep into the pen, and Sophia not wanting to do what she was told. The next day we decided to go to Decathlon and have a bit of a shopping day. Got some bickies for the horse, and then some pizza and some ice cream, of course, even though it was November and quite chilly. Get some ice cream. Then on to Asti Town Centre. Lovely old city. Walking the old stomping grounds. This is the first time that Liam was here. It's quite a religious city, quite a few churches, but yeah, absolutely lovely being back and having a wander around without having to rush. Now this was my old senior school. Weird walking outside of it. Yeah, used to do that walk quite often to get to the ice rink, and then off for a wander around the block, around to the Asti Cathedral. Another stupid thumbnail position. Oh, I need to get better at those. Then had a quick pit stop in the park and had to film the fish in the pond. Why not? Next, off home to have some pasta. Thought I'd try and do some clever shots of me boiling the water and popping the pasta in. Didn't really work. And then bowling night. This was the lift to get up and down to the flat, which was really quite strange. Very tiny, could barely fit the two of us in it, and just a bit eerie. Here's us getting back to the flat after bowling that evening. The next day we decided that we were going to go and visit my friend Alessia at her workplace. It was such a foggy day, quite horrible to drive in really, could barely see anything. This is the shop she works at, and then on the way back we went to find my sister to move the sheep again, and here's me in the front of them. They're in the new little field, and then off to the main flock again. We were then all packed up. We spent the morning at the market, Aston Market, and then just before we went, we spent a couple of hours with my dad, the doggies and the little puppy. We saw the geese fly in and migrate in down to Africa. It's an amazing sight to see at that time of year in Italy. You see them switching their positions and stuff and going over the Alps, and then they then make their way back down to Africa so that they can be nice and warm. got the chance to get some really lovely sunset clips, and then we were off onto the plane, onto the airport, and off home. We still had a few days left when we landed, and also we landed quite late in the evening, so we stayed close by to the airport and then had a day of fun activities and started travelling back down, and then we went on to a few other things. So here's our hotel for the first night. We stayed in Roydon, got a really lovely little towels. We then got up the next morning and left our lovely hotel room. And we headed into Hoddesdon. Hoddesdon was lovely, looking really autumnal. We went for a walk around Berkeley Park, which is where I used to go and play when I was a kid. There was loads of squirrels, just felt really lovely and autumnal, and it was just a lovely feeling being up there. It wasn't too cold, it was a nice dry day, just really lovely. We then had a little bit of shopping in the town centre, then got in the car and headed down to Southampton. We popped to M&S and got ourselves a lovely pizza. That deal is absolutely amazing with garlic bread and a drink. We ate that at our hotel and then headed off to bed for the night. The next morning it was time to head into Southampton. We decided that we wanted to do some shopping, and obviously IKEA, and yes, I wore Crocs to IKEA. The best choice I have ever made. Into IKEA. After our little shopping spree, it was time to head home, so we hit a lot of traffic on the way back. But want to say thanks for watching the vlog, and I will catch you all next time. Bye bye!